Alright guys, this is my second game for the Blood of the Badlands campaign, April. As you can see, the map's done a bit of changing. I'll post a picture up in a minute so you can have a look at it in more detail. Tomb King Empire is expanding greatly. Although my army got caned in its last game, it's currently running away like a little girl. So, yes, I'll pop that. Anyway, I'll run through my list. I'm playing against Mike, which is a high elf force. Ooh, I'll show you that. Running backwards and forwards on camera. He got a tunnelling thing, so his army there has tunnelled through the mountains there, and he's attacking my general there. So, yeah, bit of an underground attack on me. Sure, he's kind of jumped me on this one, but what can I do? Anyway, I'll run through my list. I've got my Pharaoh, Seti the First. Named character, it's a Tomb King basically. I've given him the Blade of Antak and the Trickster's Helm. Imhotep, level 4 Lich Priest with the Channeling Staff. Necrotect with Armour of Fortune. Oh yeah, my priest has rolled Desert Wind, Protection, Desiccation and Skullstorm. Chariots with Champion, Musician, Standard and the Flaming Banner. Chariots with a Standard and a Musician. Tomb Guard block, Standard, Musician, Banner of Undying Legion, always a good one. Champion, Standard, Musician on the Knights, and then of course my casket. Now my opponent's army, we have...
Well, first of all, just repeat a bolt thrower.
Yep.
Then block a 50 Sea Guard with my 4 characters in. Got a level 4 Archmage using the High Magic with the Anullian Crystal, Talisman of Endurance and the Dispel Scroll. Then we've got the Noble Battle Standard Bearer with the Banner of Sorcery in there. Another Noble with a Great Weapon, Heavy Armour, the Reaver Bow and the Iron Curse Icon.
Oh god damn.
And another level 2 mage using the Laura Shadow with Seer Staff of Sapphire and a Potion of Toughness. Then got 24 archers full command and another repeater bolt thrower, and that's it.
His spells he's rolled: High Magic, he's got Drain Magic obviously, Balls and Making, Courage of an Arion, Shield of Sapphire and Curse of Arrow Attraction. That's gonna hurt. And then he's got Occam's Mind Razor and Melchior's Mystifying Miasma on the level 2. I'll come back to you in a second when we've rolled terrain out. We've rolled for Watchtower, which we're playing again with the Blood Forest, because getting Tomb Guard out of a Watchtower is just wrong. So back in a minute. Short the table before the start of the first turn. I rolled and took the Blood Forest, so Mike will be going first. Terrain, we got building fences, a wording well, Blood Forest because of the scenario. That's a scree slope on there on. Sorceress Portal there, just a building down here as well. And that was it, that's all the terrain we rolled. So get back to you after Mike's first turn. End of Mike's first turn. He shuffled forward a bit with the Tomb Guard block, couldn't march because of being on the scree slope and it being spring, he'd have failed his dangerous terrain checks on a 1 or a 2. So just shuffled forward a bit, and he wanted to shoot me, of course. Magic Phase came about, he rolled 11 dice and channeled. So managed to get 12 dice off versus my 7 because I channeled as well. Got Curse of Arrow Attraction on my Tomb Guard block there, which I let through. He then tried to cast a couple of other spells which I stopped. Drain Magic at the end on 4 dice he tried to cast, but stopped that as well. And then it went to a massive let's shoot the snot out of them. Tomb Guard, Sea Guard. I want to call everything Tomb Guard. Sea Guard shot the Tomb Guard there with Curse of Arrow Attraction. Failed on the first round of shots, but managed to cause 3 hits on the second one. Only killed a guy though after saves. Bolt throwers. One of the bolt throwers went for the same unit, killing another one off, and that was it. And then the archers and that bolt thrower took some shots at my chariot unit down here, chipping off 2 wounds between them. That was it. We totally forgot to do the Sorcerer's Portal, as I've just remembered, but it doesn't matter, we'll do it next turn. And back in. End of my turn 1. Everybody shuffled forward, you know the drill. Magic Phase came about. I got 8 dice, channeled his Anullian Crystal, took 1, so I stuck with 8. Cast Desiccation on that unit there. Got the movement 1 Desert Wind off on them, heal them back up to full. I then went in for a baby casket, went on those guys, didn't do out, bounce, didn't do out. Then did small baby Skullstorm with the 3 dice I had left. Managed to roll a 6, a 6 and a 5, so miscast. It went a massive 12 inches because I rolled a flipping 4, and then sorry, I can't count, should have done 16.
16,
yeah, never mind, I'll move that again in a minute.
That should probably swing right on top of me.
He'll get a couple, not many. And then the miscast, I rolled a 5, killed off 14 of my Tomb Guard. Nice. Oh, and Sorcerer's Portal went off, gave them weapon skill initiative 10. So I'll get back to you in a bit, because that's it. So his turn. End of Mike's turn 2. Being the gunline that he is, he stayed still, big lady boy. Magic Phase came about. Again, he rolled not too shabby. Managed to cast Melchior's Mystifying Miasma on the Chariot unit there. Debuffed him 1 toughness. He then got Curse of Arrow Attraction on them as well. And then for icing on the cake, managed to get Drain Magic up as well, which is probably going to burn me 1 next turn. Shooting ensued. Bolt Thrower, Archers, killed 2 of them. Archers and his general with the 3-shot bow thingy only killed a couple of them, not too many. And then that Bolt Thrower popped a wound on them. The Sorcerer's Portal got Plague of Rust on the Chariot unit as well, so they're permanently -1 armour save. They're down to a 6 armour save there. And that's it. With him not having a combat phase, that's fairly quick. So back at the bottom of my turn. End of my 2. My Chariot unit that was over here charged the massive Sea Guard block. That Chariot unit also charged them. They declared stand and shoot against that Chariot unit there, killed off the other chariot that was in it, and then he failed to make contact, so he's stuck there. Everyone else kind of shuffled forward. Then Magic Phase came about. Sorcerer's Portal fireballed my chariots, which didn't help. And then I put 5 dice into a boosted protection spell. Cast it on an 18, but then forgot we had Drain Magic up, didn't we? There. So it didn't cast. My level 4 was out of action. I then put 3 dice and another 3 dice. 1 into casket, 1 into banner. Both got stopped. Shooting, didn't do much with 1 archer unit there in the back of that chariot. And then the impact hits. Killed 7 guys on the charge with the impact hits. He then caned me back with God knows how many spears. Yeah, beat the snot out of the poor little chariots. They went home crying. They're all dead. Boo-hoo. But that's that. His turn 3. We're still playing Blood Forest. So he's nowhere near it. He's got to move if he wants to get there. Yeah, think about it. Yeah. Back at the end of 3. End of Mike's 3. Again, he stays back. He's gunlining me with his gunline archers. Bow's ready to fire. Magic Phase. He went straight to. Got a miasma off on those, along with a Curse of Arrow Attraction. The portal went off. Gave his Bolt Thrower weapon skill and initiative 10. Awesome Bolt Thrower in combat now. Shooting happened. He rolled a ridiculous amount of 5s, bearing in mind he's shooting a long range with volley fire through a flipping wood, and then managed to kill off in total about 14 Tomb Guard from just strength 3 archers. So yeah, I've got the snot beat out of me. I don't look like I've got much of an army left, do I really? I better get resurrecting something. Anyway, my turn 3, back in a minute. End of my 3, I'm getting shafted! They walked forward. They kind of shifted about a bit. Magic Phase ensued. -1 at my armor save from the Sorcerer's Portal on that Bolt Thrower up there. I rolled a massive 4 power dice, of which he nicked 1. So down to 3. Couldn't cast anything. Absolutely stuffed. I'm going to get shot in the face. It's that was that. So it's now Mike's turn 4. It can start ending now. So back. End of Mike's turn 4. Shifted forward. No, did he? Hell, he stood there and shot me. Magic Phase came about. We realised Mike had done a bit of a boo-boo, so he's been accidentally casting Miasma instead of doing the anti-toughness spell, which is what we're supposed to be casting. So we kind of scrapped that Magic Phase, just let him go with Arrow Attraction on my big unit of Tomb Guard there, or I say big loosely. He then shot them. They're down to Musician Standard and 3 characters now, thankfully. Yep, now it's that's it. It's my turn 4. It could potentially end at the bottom of this turn, even though it's still pretty much got a full army left, and I've had the snot like cute at me. Yeah, back. End of my turn 4. Cannot heal these guys at all. He keeps stopping me. That extra +1 to this spell sucks. But anyway, they're charging the flank of that block up there. Magic Phase came about, managed to get protection up on them. Everything else he stopped. That put Wild Form on the Bolt Thrower up there. Combat came about. My champion challenged. His noble accepted. We had a bit of a fight. He scored 1 wound on me. I couldn't hit him for toffee for some strange reason. Couldn't wound him either afterwards. So did nothing back. Managed to cause I think 7 wounds from the other 2 guys on the unit. He was steadfast, caused no wounds back, and then managed to roll a 10, and then followed by a 9. So just managed to stick about. Could have been a lot of points. He instantly lost for a second then. Anyway, I failed to stop the Blood Forest thing, so it's game on turn 5. End of Mike's turn 5. Nothing much happened. His magic phase, straight into it again. Shield of Safri upon the unit of their Seaguard. Drain magic went up. I then stopped it when he... Well, I saved on the dice to stop Occam's and he didn't cast it, so I saved my bacon there. Combat happened. Challenge ensued. Caused a wound on him. He caused a wound on me. Excuse me. My other 2 guys took 2 wounds, but I managed to cause another 6 in the unit in total, so still he lost but was steadfast, so I managed to pass that. Coming up to my turn 5 now, back in. End of my 5 there. Moved my Necrotect into the forest there. Let's get that thing claimed just in case. Magic phase, didn't get too bad. Oh, I charged the king into the what was left of that Tomb Guard block there. Magic phase came about, managed to get protection up on those guys, tried to heal them up a bit more. Nothing else happened, he stopped everything else. Shooting phase, don't have any. Combat, snakes. Well, the snake that was in a challenge with his champion got killed, with his noble got killed. My king did some damage to the unit, the other 2 guys did some damage to the unit. He then rolled an 11 for his leadership check, and I just killed his BSB, thankfully, so they fled and got run over by the snakes. 2 snakes killed 1500 points. Awesome snakes, love them. So yep, we rolled, it's still going on, so this is turn 6 now, and it's Mike 6, so end of Mike's turn 6, he's making a move for the forest now, he's got to win with the forest. Magic phase, that fireballed my flipping knight, killed one of them off. Shooting phase, bolt thrower went for that knight, failed to hit it. That bolt thrower went for the Imhotep, who's currently sat in my forest, missed him though, needed 7s to hit. That's it, my turn. End of 6 there then. My knight charged that bolt throw up there, killed it. King turned round a bit, they shifted up a bit. Ramotep still in the forest, ducking and covering. Magic phase came about, he stopped what I was trying to cast, managed to heal a couple of the guys up in there though with the Banner of Undying Legion. And that was it, nice and short and sweet. His turn 7, I hate Watchtower, it's taking forever. Back in a bit. Mike's turn 7 over, took 10 seconds. They tried to charge the guy that was in the forest, failed. Bolt thrower tried to shoot the king, missed. That's it, back. My turn 7, keeping it short and sweet. Tried to charge the last knight there, the king into the side of there, only the king made it. Magic phase, healed them up, that was it. King's in combat, killed 2 of them guys, they were steadfast, stuck about. And that's pretty much it. We didn't roll to stop it, so we're on to turn 8, Mike's turn. Mike's turn 8, straight into combat phase. Well, we did the portal, got speed of light on that. Magic phase. I won combat, killed a couple of his guys. He lost combat by 1, steadfast, stuck about, then reformed past it, and is reformed, so he's got a guy just in the forest. Cheeky monkey. My turn 8, back. End of my 8. Healed up. Look at the Tomb Guard block, he's nearly full again, yay. Sorry. Interesting bit of stuff here. He charged what was left of the archers there. Magic happened. Sorcerer's portal went off. Nuked Ramotep because he was closest. The Blood Forest triggered. Walked off up here somewhere. Lots of stuff happened there. D6 strength 4 hits. Yada 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 yada. I then cast a desiccation on those archers, which triggered the Blood Forest again and walked it back over here. So putting Ramotep back in the forest, thankfully. The archers got absolutely schooled in combat because they were only toughness 2. Couldn't do any wounds back. They fled. Got mowed over by pursuing Kenite, and victory for the Tomb Kings. Really good game. Any thoughts, Mike? Who would you say your man of the match is?
My probably the mage using the high magic just for the Curse of Arrow attraction.
Yeah, Curse of Arrow attraction really, really, really flipping hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. My man of the match, I don't know. I say Ramotep because he held that.
I would say the Knights for you.
Oh, the Ramotep. Yeah, Knights are always good, but Imhotep, just awesome. Good work holding that forest. He won me the game at the end of the day. No matter about anyone else, he won the game. Legend. So yeah, victory for the Tomb Kings. We'll do the results in a second. We'll see what's happening to our characters. Back again in a minute with the